Hello everybody, I am Lots of Snow and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a rundown of my top 10 favourite mounts. So this countdown will be biased to me because it's what I like and what I would like to have in the game. So if you don't see your favourite mount, comment below with what is your favourite, and I hope you enjoy the video. See you soon. Number 10. In at number 10 we have the Twilight Drink, which is a drop from Sartharion in the Obsidian Sanctum in Dragonblight Northrend. This is Sartharion, and Wowhead says it has 66% chance to drop, but if you kill Sartharion before everyone else in the raid, it'll drop it every time. As you can see, we have it. Reasoning behind this is its color. It's just beautiful. Don't you agree? Number 9. At number 9, we have the Red Flying Cloud. This is a reward for being exalted with the Lore Walker faction in Mists and Pandaria. Now, it's a slightly different way of doing things for this mount. Instead of doing dailies to gain rep, you just collect lore scrolls, and each one rewards you with about 2000 XP. And then when you gather them all up for each individual area per achievement, you get little things in the mail that you take to Lore Walker Cho, and he tells you stories, and at the end of each story he rewards you with experience. So then you gain exalted reps with them, and you can head to the Mogshan Palace and you can buy this little mount for 480 gold at the minute from a lady called Tan Shin Tao. But I think you'll agree the mount looks pretty awesome. This is probably my latest mount and I can't really get enough of it at the minute. It just looks so cool and odd, out of place sometimes in Pandaria, but there we go.
You are in for a treat.
Number 8. At number 8 we have the Onyxian Drake. This is a boss drop from, you guessed it, Onyxia, and this is her here. Her lair is located in Dustwallow Marsh. This used to be a very prominent raid back in the day, but now you can solo it easily, as you can see. Onyxia's Drake has a 1.3% chance to drop, which isn't an awful lot. I have farmed this now for a long time, and I still am not successful. A friend of mine walked in, the first time he ever done it, walked in, got the mount. But the reasoning I like this mount is it's different from the other drakes. It looks more punk, if that makes sense. As Onyxia has like a mohawk and things, it just looks uber cool. And I want it so badly. Number 7. At number 7, we have the Reigns of Poseidus. This is a boss drop from Poseidus, which is a rare elite spawn in Vashir, and is a seahorse. As you've seen with the little notes there, it is a drop chance of 100%, which makes it attractive to people who don't realize what it means. 100%, yes, that means if you can find him and kill him, it's 100%, but the spawn timer for this rare is estimated to be at about 72 hours. So if he dies now, he won't spawn again for another 3 days. This is Poseidus. Some people as well, because this is a bind on equip and it doesn't soul bind straight away, people tend to sell this on the auction house for upwards of 100,000 gold. So if you're lucky, someone will have it on the auction house on your server for about that amount of gold if you have it. There are 6 spawn points in Vashir. There's 4 in the Shimmering Expanse and 2 in the Abysmal Depths. This is me just kind of breezing around a few. The reason I like this mount is that with the other seahorse you gain from Vashir, you can only use it in Vashir. If this drops, you can use it in any body of water, which would be handy because there is no water mouse, apart from the sea turtle, but this one looks cooler. I mean, it's a seahorse. It just looks cool. So, number 7. Number 6. At number 6 we have the Grand Expedition Yak. This is a buyable mount from Uncle Big Pocket in Kunlai Summit for 120,000 gold. The reason I like this is because of its handiness, I suppose. It has a transmogger and it has a store basically on it. You can fix your gear, you can repair yourself, you can sell everything you don't need anymore, and it's pretty cool looking. It has an umbrella. Come on, it's an umbrella mount. Number 5. In at number 5 is the Thundering Onyx Cloud Serpent from Hualon, the boss drop, in the Time Missile. Hualon spawns in this general area I'm in now, just across the bridge at the top of the hill in the Time Missile. He has a 1.15% chance to drop this mount, which looks basically like a little mini version of him. His spawn time is about 45 minutes to an hour, I believe, after each kill. This is Hualon, and he drops a mount just like himself. It's so cool because I have never had a Serpent before. I left just as Mist started, so I never had the chance to actually gain a Serpent. Plus, the added benefit of this one, it has thundering effects. As you ride it along, little electricity sparkles out of it. Sparkles probably isn't the right word, but charges out of it. It looks really cool, and this is my 5th entry. Cloud Serpents. Number 4. In at number 4 is the Corrupted Egg of Milligazer, which is the reward for achieving the Firelands Raider achievement. This achievement is made up with a whole bunch of different meta achievements, including killing all the bosses in Firelands on Heroic, and then each little boss has their own individual achievement. Bethelak is to kill drones only atop the web canopy. Lord Rylith here, you have to down him by only turning him one direction, which is easy enough. You just attack one leg. For Alice Razor, this little lovely bird, you have to defeat her without any of the raid getting hit by 4 or 5 different attacks. This is the achievement, and they're all listed here as you can see, and it's a pain. For Shannox, you have to drag him around the map to 5 different locations. For Balerock, which you will see now, you have to make sure no one in the raid suffers torment more than 3 times, which is an attack that Balerock dishes out, and I think you can agree this boss looks epic. For Major Domo, you have to light Fandrel's flames at the same time without getting hit by Needle to the Flame, which is this big AoE attack, and it is really, really annoying. But I'm sure you can agree that the Corrupted Egg of Milligazer, the colour of it is worth all the hassle. In order to gain this last achievement, I had to work so hard one night for about 3 hours with a whole different group of guys, and it was so annoying, but so worth it in the end to get it. So, this is number 4, and the last of the mounts that I actually own. The next 3 are 3 of my biggest wants, so let's see what they are. Number 3. Number 3 is the Ashes of Alar, and this would be some people's go-to mount since the Burning Crusade. I think it was the Burning Crusade that was introduced. The look of this mount is pretty relevant and fantastically awesome even now, and it's an old model of a mount. A pink and a yellow bird that leaves massive particle effects behind it, and it just looks so cool, and it's so noticeable from far away. You know people who have the mount and they cherish it. I've been trying to get this for a while. This drops from the Tempest Keep from Kel'Thas Sunstrider, at a chance of 2%, and it has kept people coming back from the Burning Crusade, which would have been about 9-10 years ago. So this is the reason this is at number 3. It is such a fantastical mount that everyone wants, and me too. Number 2. Coming in just short of first place, in at number 2, we have the Phosphorescent Stone Drake. The reasoning I like this Drake is that it's green and it's purple. The colours look ridiculously well with it. It has gems sticking out of its head, which to me is a bit awesome but a bit daft looking. This is a 100% chance from Onyx in Deepholm, in and around the Earth Temple. It is an elite spawn, so as with Hualon in the Time Exile, it has a spawn timer. The spawn timer for Onyx is between 6 and 22 hours. So it spawns in 4 or 5 different locations of varying heights around the Earth Temple in Deepholm. And in these little videos I'm just kind of breezing around, see if I can find them or not. And apparently it's a cool animation where you actually get to ride Onyx at the end of your battle and things. So here's to find an Onyx and the Phosphorescent Stone Drake. And finally, number 1. Coming in at number 1, the mount that is my favourite in the game and the one I would like to get my hands on most is the Astral Cloud Serpent. And this is another boss drop from Elagon, who lives in the Mogashon Vaults in Conalai Summit. The only thing about it is it's a 1.3% chance of a drop. As with this picture, you can probably tell why this is my favourite. It is a fantastic looking mount. I mean, it's see-through with astral little stars and all kinds of awesome looking features to it. And again, it goes back to the Cloud Serpent interest of never actually having one, but seeing so many in Pandaria. But this has to be the coolest of all the Cloud Serpents, even the one I mentioned earlier. It's see-through, it knows everything about the world, and it has all the secrets. Just too bad it can't talk. So, Cloud Serpent, number 1 for me. So, there you have it. There are my top 10 mounts in the game of World of Warcraft. They are ranked in no particular order probably to you, but these are my 10 favourite mounts in the game. The majority of them I don't have yet, I keep farming for, and I hope to get them someday. Maybe this week. If you have a favourite mount that wasn't featured, as I said earlier, comment below. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again soon.